Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Mm-hmm. We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see, I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea, but what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of
Oh,
special
hey,
case,
how
or
are
a
you?
remnant from a truly
Yeah,
ancient
just
age.
Huh. So
just
that's
trying
how
out
it is.
how this
Oh, you
modeling
don't really
works.
know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed, why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture
Ah,
life,
I
suddenly
can wave
reverse
my
itself and
hands.
devour life instead? To be frank,
I can't even
that
clap.
also doesn't match my
Yeah.
understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Mm, yeah. About my sibling.
Your sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler? I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description. If she ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure she followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epiclese. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
What? Okay.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea, but what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Indeed, why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Uh, what? Yeah, about child.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion. However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as
Mhm.
self-awareness. Which is all to say, I've been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
So when Lenny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred.
Mhm.
Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though, with her time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
No. Hey, yeah. Should I ask everything? Yeah, okay.
That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
That's right! It was Lenny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no
Oops.
choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
Two parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant and stay on the watch for further signs. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she
Should
is,
I move a
can we
little?
really trust her to solve it?
I
Is
think
there anything
I'm
else you'd like to ask me
blocking
about?
the subtitle. I have no more questions.
Very well.
Nice.
It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memornia.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right. You've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
Alright.
You know, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest? Navia said something about having a place ready for us there, didn't she? Come on, let's go!
So just to recap what happened yesterday. Chad was accused to be the one who was behind the missing persons, right? Turning them to water or something. Let me just finish this screen. Hey!
To ashes! Time for a light show!
Yeah, so Child was accused to be the one who was behind the missing person case. Well, he is supposed to be innocent, and
Ooh, let me open it.
Navia. It was his uncle, or like supposed to be uncle, just like they were too close. That's why she she somehow just like treat treat him like an uncle or a family. The guy's name is Marcel, but actually he is Bashir or Bashay, the one who they were looking. Hey, what is this? So what happened was they were able to prove that Bashir was guilty and supposed to be the one who was kidnapping the girls and turning them into water for the reason that he wants to revive like his girlfriend. After everything was done, Bashir was captured and sent to prison, but for some reason the oratress still finds child as guilty. Oh, I can go underwater now. To the hot guard. Yeah, yeah, he's fine. Hey, what's that? Hey, 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 no, 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 no. He's fine. Nothing really happens to the guard. Will I die if I run out of stamina? I guess not. I don't want to kill these guys. I mean, these monsters right here, they're too cute for me to kill. Like, look at this. Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave them, let them be, and just mind my own business. I killed one. Right after I said I'm not planning to kill them. Let's go back to the surface right here. Imagine if we can go to Celestia, right? We will be above the sky. And this place right here is Navia's hideout. It's they are really having a tough time
Yep, here's the room, and it's
with
excellent
their
waiting for us just
financial
below it.
aspects of their
Navia's such a
company.
good person.
So they're just
Now
using
that the
this
serial
really
disappearances case has been solved,
looks like an
no one's
abandoned
going to
building
come
as
after us for
as an
anything.
hideout.
Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
Go to Celestia? Yeah, there
Oh, fine,
was
fine.
one.
Remember that detective story
Let me
Paimon read
try, but
before? Well,
they
the
usually use
author is about
Venti
to release a new
or
book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as
or
it came out
Latino
to
to
have a
do
quiet
that.
place to read it.
Fair enough.
Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy. didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Whew. It's actually pretty good. No! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A
Nice.
blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Phew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I
What's
asked
with
the
her
Spina di
eyes?
Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur
Her
Nourrilat
eyes
wishes
looks
to see
twisted.
you. It seems
It's
he has
not in the
something
right
important to
place.
discuss in person.
Nicolette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourrilat in person.
If you say so, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Hey, what's this here? I love how they pronounce. This is Italian, right? Italian words or language, and some of the terms they're using are in Italian accent. Is that right? Dimojo, croissant. Let's teleport. Let's go back. This is chapter 4, Act 3. What's the latest chapter for the Archon quest? Is it also 4? It was French? I'm not really sure. I'm not familiar with French. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe French.
Nicolette! We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh?
Hmm?
Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However,
I'll be
you
spending
should
more
wait
time
until
with him.
after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not. The situation is this.
Have you tried pulling for Nuvelet?
If I'm
Do you have
understanding
him?
you correctly, the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct?
Mhm.
I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Sorry, Farina shows up. I just have to like.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our
Oh,
meeting
yeah,
today
yeah,
as an
yeah,
ordinary tea
Denise.
party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina?
She's bad.
Lady Farina?
Oh, yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of Child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding Child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the Fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition.
Okay. That's
It's
reasonable.
not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The
What?
Fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
She looks dead. Her eyes looks
The
dead.
knave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
You have your dad and father all in one scene.
Yes, thank
That's
you for your
crazy.
kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the Fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Alright. Did he escape?
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the Fortress of Meripede. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes. I would like you to go to the Fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the Fortress of Meripede.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Top spur. Well, Charles our friend.
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task.
Oh, finally. Yeah.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meripede's entrance on Irenaeus once you've prepared yourselves.
He's one of
I
my
will arrange for
favorite
someone to
Fontaine
take you inside.
characters, so
Prepared ourselves.
too bad I wasn't able to
Is there something we
pull
need
for him.
to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Okay.
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month. Your treat.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
So, where can we go out? Sign. Oh, you did him going the wrong way here. And let's fly over there. Oh my god. See?
Paimon will have that, and that. Oh, and one of those too. No, Fontaine, thank you.
What are they? You sure ordered a lot? Didn't you just finish eating the cake? Okay.
That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison,
No,
Paimon
flying is
started
alright.
suddenly
It was
became
just
completely
illegal
happy.
for every third day of the month.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super
Since we've been
careful ever
here
since we
for
arrived
like a
in
few days
Fontaine,
now.
just to avoid breaking
should be
any
alright.
strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the fortress of Meripede. Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
That's Charlotte, right?
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the
I
taste
knew
of a
it.
breaking story?
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. And as long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meripede. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to...
Ahem.
Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret!
This one, right? We're going to... yeah.
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable. Almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Meripede, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face to face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title.
She's
It's
gonna be
incredibly rare.
Riot,
On
right?
top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, so this meal is on me.
Alright, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Paimon's
I just noticed.
Guess we have nothing to do right now, so let's
Charlotte
get
is
going.
the first
Paimon
cryocatalyst,
just said something really ominous, didn't
and
he?
then Riot Teslia, I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, is the second. So it took them like almost 4 years just to release a cryocatalyst character. And about 2 years for them to release a Dendro character. It's right here, right? Here. Will I hear the cry? Or no? Rayos Lee? Oh, okay. Thanks. Rayos Lee. I better hear it straight from him later during this Archon quest. And there's no cry. I'm lagging. Should I go inside? Hey, if I zoom in like this, I can basically like go like that. Uh, Now I'm standing beside Mia. It's crazy. What? Oh, only at night? Okay, maybe later. I'll try it once after I spoke with New Village.
All right, Neverlet, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Araneus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind. All right, that's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I
Sure.
presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the fortress of Meripede.
Suspend the current quest. What's this? Not involvement in other quests. Oh, okay. This is one of those things that if you ever try to not like finish the quest, you will be you're going to do it all over again. Since it's night time, let's try to go back to the fountain and see if we can hear anything. Of course, we're using Chichi. Do you hear anything? Nothing? Is this the right fountain or is there... Hey,
I prefer magic personally.
maybe we should turn the time to like here, 12 in the midnight. Yeah. Maybe we can hear something. It's I yeah, I click something. Wait. Huh? PC update not sure. Okay. Nothing new. What's in the mail? Why are you giving me this? Stop the music? Okay. Um here. So let's zoom in.
Let's go somewhere cooler.
Yeah, I hear nothing.
1, 2, breathe, breathe, 4, and 1.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't hear anything. Maybe it's only available like before you finish the quest. I've already like finished the Archon quest for that one. I've met the Oceanid and all the other victims of Bashay. Um, it was so for the hello price of Reina and
Are we
saying
already underwater now? Huh. So this
that's
is what it feels like to
going
be
to
a criminal
be
in Fontaine.
later, right?
You
After
two
this?
seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep, I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above. Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
This is what they call coping, right?
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that Nervalet gave us was...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself. Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mug shots with my camera.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
Hey, nice. Nice.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days!
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay.
They're not
Paimon is
very
Paimon
lively,
and
huh?
This is the Traveler.
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
Yeah, maybe, but they've been facing a lot of criminals
So,
inside the
are
prison,
you one of the
so
guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here?
it will somehow affect their mood or like
Did
attitude,
Paimon
right?
already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything?
Yeah,
What's in it for me?
They've been handling the criminals inside. That's why they just have this general impression that if you're there, convicted of something, you must be a bad person. You sure didn't seem like a guard. Why were you sent to bring us in? Okay, okay, okay.
This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Yeah.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
If this is the prison and it looks like this, it's basically an aquarium, right? If you're going to be locked up in a place as beautiful as this one, I wouldn't really mind. And you have like a pool right here that you
Why
can
aren't
swim.
you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora! Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Try what? Look at this. This is not a prison. If you're going to lock me up in a place like this, I wouldn't mind. Hey, there's what's an otter? Hey, is it following us? No. Come here. Come here, come here. Yeah, this is an aquarium. What? Let me go check again. Hmm. Oh, yeah, yeah, I can see it. The hair, right? That blue mark. And its head, it's the same as Jubilant. And the body is also blue. And it has the illusion of white hair, right? Yeah, I can see that. What do they mean? Try. Can I go right here? Or should I go right here? Open this up? No. Go down. Also no. What's my objective? Should I really like go here? No. What's my objective here? Oh, it says ride the lift. I wasn't reading the quest. I'm just following the map. Yeah. Hey, oh, she has no money. Wait for her animation.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
Mona is checking
It's
her
like a
wallet.
metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
Eh. Should. Okay, let's see.
So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meribed? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts. Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get by. If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but you wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so. Wait, why are you suddenly trying to talk to us now?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so
Good
good
luck.
luck.
Oh, you can't relate.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many Gardermechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in
Monsieur
formation.
Neuvillette.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world
This
as you might
is
imagine.
right.
However, I'm afraid that
Right,
I know
Risley.
nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here. even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
It's here, his name.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is.
He seems
How
lively.
great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meripede had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy
Not
a
as
nice
grumpy
chat in the
as
sunshine.
the other.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance?
No. No. It was okay. His attitude could use some work. He's taking great care of us. Spend it. Nah, his attitude
I
could use some
see.
work.
In that case, I regret to announce that Deacon here has just missed the best opportunity in his prison career to be promoted.
I admit that I was only thinking about the coupons. I'm sorry to have disappointed you, Your Grace. I once hoped for a chance to do some higher level work. I had no idea you two were big shots who were worthy of speaking with His Grace. Losing out on such a big opportunity because I couldn't see past my own nose.
Plenty of time ahead, Deacon. There'll be more opportunities. Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
It's bigger than the I mean, it
Please,
looks tougher
follow
than
me.
the average
To make you feel
male.
more welcome, I'll show you around the
In
various
Genshin,
facilities of the
tougher than
Fortress of
Kea.
Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh.
Okay.
Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all.
Not with all those coupons.
No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him.
You can't date
He's one of
someone
those
with just coupons.
mysterious
You have to
types.
have more.
Alright, let's keep up with him.
Where is he? Where is the Duke? Where are you? Is he right here? Did I just went back out here?
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult to handle?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very important place, the Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
I'm gonna go get some water. Okay, be right back. Oops.
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
Yeah, I'm back.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you credit coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased.
Yeah, I
In
like
some
his
sense, you could say
eyes.
using the coupons is a form of trade. But
It's
trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper,
skyish
we need
blue.
everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all. Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right? We
I still haven't heard his
try
name.
to verify the truth with our own eyes.
And how they pronounce it.
Let's continue this way.
I'm gonna try and fix my model. Yes, hang on for a
Astrologers
bit,
must
okay?
rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter
how
can
do
one
they-
see the true world around them.
Here, settings. Is my other hand is not pressing the keyboard. Wait. Layout. Yeah. Oh, here it is. Like that. Yeah, that looks fine. Nice. Once I have saved enough, I plan to buy a webcam. Right now, I'm just using this model with mouse tracking and like lip singing. And some of the emotions, like clapping, is by
This place is known
shortcut
as the
keys.
Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, traveler? Interested?
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
Okay, seems you know me too well.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
I think Raisley knows that we're not really criminals. And we're just like doing some errands for our Monsieur Nouvelle. It's very chill considering this is a prison, but do I have to go down? Yeah, I guess. Guess I need to go down. Wait, how do I go down? There should be something. Ah, there it is. Like a stair. Oh no. Ah. There's nothing down. There's nothing below. Oh, he's up. Okay, okay, he's upstairs. Okay, okay, okay. There's this guide. Let's follow the guide. Sometimes I just forget that we have this guide we can use. And just straight up follow this, triangle blinking thing in the map. Like a marker.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait, what time is it again?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Sorry, forgive my manners.
Yeah,
These are the dormitories, which is where
treats
inmates
us
sleep. The guards will
very
inform you where your bunk
differently.
is later. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place, and you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
Hey, it's Lenny. Why is he there? Oh, he's shocked.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh, you really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll have to work tomorrow.
So why is Lenny in here? From what I remember, he wasn't convicted of any crime. Ah, God.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Siegeween.
Then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Siegeween here is the Fortress of Merapede's head nurse.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well, this is our first time here. Paimon's not sure what to ask.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
Well, at least they have free meals. Oops. Here. I'm just going to
What do
finish
you
this
think of
one,
the food? Does it meet your expectations?
and then I'll be
It looks
you know,
delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede wasn't
wrapping
very
things
good.
up.
Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day?
It's free.
Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
You mean the meals are random? Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria. Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure. Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health? He seems healthy no matter how you look at him. But he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Siegeween.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropede independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Neuvillett's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Neuvillette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal. After this, you two will just be inmates here.
I think he knows, right?
You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
Return to the dormitories. Hey, yeah, I think it's alright. Last time, it says that if by chance I stop the quest, I will be brought back to the very beginning of the Act 3, Chapter 4 of this Archon quest.
Fate is called as
What?
such, for it
What
cannot be
happened
changed,
if I...
nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted.
Hmm. I'll try pulling for chlorine. Chlorine, yeah. Just one time, just one. And what if I get a 5-star? I'm a bit. Who's the next banner though? There's only 9 days left. Is there any news to who's the next banner will be? For the weapon, I think both are good. This one is crit damage. Crit damage increased by 20%, increasing the value of bond of life. Okay. And this one, crit, crit damage as well. Hey, crit rate is increased by 4% after normal attack deals elemental damage. Then, effect will obtain increasing damage that by normal attacks. Elemental skill by 120% of elemental mastery. This effect will disappear after 28 damage instances for 12 seconds. You can obtain fully your incision every 12 seconds. Once every 12 seconds. Okay. Yeah, not so good. I hope 4-star. I don't want to get a 5-star right now. And at the same time, I always want to pull. Even if I'm free to play. No, yeah, of course. So yeah, LNJ, if you're still there, this is gonna be it for now. And continue again next time. I've been busy practicing how to do this modeling well. I mean this, what's this again? This 3D model. That's why I haven't been streaming that early.
Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them.
Okay. So if there's nothing more, then I will be ending the stream. Oh wait, where is it? Here's the way. Bye bye. Goodbye. That's sad. Here. Bye bye. Do a smile. Die. I'll get used to this.